check out your favorite ladies. Ifeoma Mama, Banduju, and Fifi Girl, Dagnan, United Kingdom. She's the girl. Sassy Ijeoma Wampa at IJ_WAP from Stanford, Connecticut. Cool, Winnie Freddy Wango and Judy McPius, Winnie Girl from Lagos, Nigeria. And the lovely Oche Breaker and Jaifia at gorgeous Oche from Aguocha, Nigeria. We love you guys. Winifred, go ahead.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to season 3 of Oche Kitchen. I've missed you guys, though.
Yes, sir.
Like, seriously, I don't know what you guys have been up to, but I've been, like, running helter-skelter, like a mad woman this past few weeks or months and all of that. But then again, this is a segment where it's called Me Time, where we talk about any and everything, you know, personal. If you have to let it all out there and all. So I started a new business, and it's driving me nuts, crazy. I rarely sleep, and my staff, every minute, every second, they take off. I have to find new people, like every month. It's crazy. Can you believe it? Oje, I don't know whether this thing happens to you in Abuja, but for me in Lagos, I don't see when.
I wanted to ask your location, because crazy goes with Lagos.
Nigeria, I have seen when in this Lagos. Once they collect their salary, jackpot straight, you won't even see them again. So it's crazy. Today I had to enter the kitchen. I was the one doing everything. You guys saw me now, sweating like a goat. So it hasn't really been easy for me. But then again, I thank God at least I have a job and I have something I'm doing. But I know that it will get better. But I want, if there's anybody here who has done this kind of business, any tips will help me out too. I need it.
What do you
keep
do?
on doing this. I'm into restaurant. I have a restaurant. I have a lounge.
Because from the sound of it, Winifred, it's as if you hire people and dash them money and they go away. That was what I got from there.
They don't dash them money. Oh. These people, they thief like crazy. They thief like. In fact, what I have deduced from all these things is that children of nowadays, they did not train them like they trained us.
God get about boys and girls. They'll treat you better.
They'll do the job.
These people are akanakba. I'm telling you, they are just there to kill for money at the slightest. I'm telling you, it's crazy. And Lagos, my dear, Lagos is on a different level. Trust me. Lagos is
anyway. I hope it gets
level.
easier
OJ,
for you.
I just hope so too. But OJ, what is Abuja like? Since we're in the same Nigeria, you should be able to relate to what I'm saying.
Okay, business-wise is the same thing.
Now, business-wise,
I had to shut down. I had to shut down in September of last year. I just woke up one day and I said, I'm done. Okay, and I laid everybody off. But if you're talking about personal life and what I've been doing since Oche went on break, I had to move house. So as you were having your own kind of crazy, I wasn't having it easy at all. No. I'm just beginning to settle and I'm yet to, catch my breath. But at the end of the day, I am thankful. Some people don't have houses to move to. So the fact that I moved is enough to be thankful. And I thank
congrats, girl. You have to invite us there. So we do Oche Kitchen season 5 there. What is the 4? Yeah.
Oche Oche Kitchen reunion. Okay. If Nayam, what have you been up to?
For me, the break was good for me because I'm in school, adult education, and it comes with a lot of. I'm actually doing my dietetic internship, and it comes with a lot of assignments and everything. Things I can't even remember, math I can't even solve. So yeah,
Man,
I finished my portfolio and everything. Yeah, so I'm good. Yeah, just mine was schoolwork.
I mean, I can't even think about. I can't even imagine it, honestly. As far as I'm
Mine was
concerned,
schoolwork and life and everything. But yeah.
Because let me ask
You
this.
that are going to school, night school. I can't even imagine how you're doing it because it's Bochela.
I know mine is dead.
There's nothing like I can't even dream of schoolwork.
Okay, did you miss out anything besides moving houses? I think it was during this break that you had your anniversary.
Yes.
Yes.
We heard. We saw.
We weren't invited though.
Oh dear.
Chop alone, die alone. So, Mama, what did you do during this break?
Like, you will always know me better than I know myself. You said I've not been doing anything, but it's okay. I've got people, right. Actually, I've not been doing anything. I've got people working on my kitchen. So I've not been doing anything.
Yeah, that's true.
No, that's it. I'm relaxing.
No, the kitchen is a big one. Yeah, it's a big
No, they're doing that working, they're doing it. I'm not doing anything. I haven't done anything.
Sorry. I love you.
I haven't seen that kitchen finished. I haven't seen that kitchen since you finished it too.
It's not finished yet.
Kitchen work is still going on. That's another matter for another day. No, it's been beautiful. We've had a break, and thank God we had that break. It gave me time and opportunity to go and see my grandma, whom I love so much. And she died 10 days after I left Nigeria.
Sorry about
As if she was waiting. She's fine, 98 years. And God, please, can I get to 98? So it's a celebration of life, yeah. So I enjoyed the break. Okay, I'll go straight to business.
Okay.
Oche, take it away.
Business of today, like as earlier advertised, it is the war of the sexes.
Are you all going out when I'm coming in? You're right. We need
People in relationships often have strong expectations that their partner will be just like they are, exhibit the same attitude, values, perceptions, and behaviors. However, we know that you will not change your partner's attitude and behaviors unless they themselves are motivated to do so. You are even less likely to change their basic gender characteristics. So it is very important to educate yourself as to the basic gender differences which exist between men and women and accept the fact that they are not going away. In this way, you can learn to use the differences as a way to enrich your relationship rather than to damage it. Questions from the audience will be addressed at the end of the discussion, and feel free to use the raise hand option or type your questions on the chat booth on Zoom. We'll address it as much as we can. But as a reminder, just know that over time on Oche Kitchen will continue with your questions even after the show. And that's because we always love you guys.
Yes, sir.
Please permit me to introduce our main panelists today. We have the ever-dependable Onyem Chris Aguocha. We also have Ike Agbassi, who is always honoring us with his presence. We have Emeka Okoko, who was one of our first love but has decided to abandon us. Emeka, it's so wonderful to have you again tonight. And please don't abandon us again. We started Oche Kitchen with you, and you just disappeared. So
I'm back. I'm back.
So please stay with us.
No problem.
Good to have you back.
Yes, to that.
We are still expecting Uzongoladi, who would do. Yeah. Okay. So thank you guys for joining us and always indulging us. We really appreciate you guys. We can't take you for granted. Mama, spill your question to the guys, please.
My question, or the first question is, why do men don't take cheating women back?
I want to know. Because they're the biggest cheaters.
Yeah, because before I pass it on to the men to tell me why, in my thinking, I think what I thought about this all through, and I said, possibly it's because that person that wouldn't take that woman back is lacking something, lacking the ability to make up for what he's lacked that's pushed that woman to that other direction. It might be true, it might not be true.
Can I play the devil's advocate?
You may. That's a point.
Okay, so what if he is having difficulty taking her back because he can't imagine cheating on her?
Yeah.
Okay.
You reimagine your brain now.
Exactly. He's dealing with imagination. Let him keep that imagination to himself. That's what I think. Dropping it, I'm not going to take her back. This is what I think, because what would have happened? What would have pushed that woman to go out and cheat? It's something. It's either there's that lack of comfort, lack of finance, lack of emotional needs, and all sorts that come together and make a perfect, not a perfect, okay, in quote, perfect relationship. So if that woman goes astray and you refuse to take her back, why? Ike, do you want to dig on that, please?
First of all, you want to, because you're really, the way you have phrased the question, or the way you have phrased your own definition of this as per, and that's why men and women think differently. Mm-hmm. Let's just get that straight. From what Oche put out, where people expect the same relationships, we get into relationship too expectant. We all get into it too expectant. We expect this and that and that. And when it comes to a man accepting a woman back who has cheated on him, from your perspective, the man must be lacking something. That was why she cheated. But what if there's no lacking?
Not possible. There must be a lack.
Okay, that's what you think. That's what you think.
But you may not know that what the lack is.
Hold on. Do you also know that there's some women who, let's use for example, let's put sex in perspective. Because most times it may boil down to that. Between finance and sex, those are two things. And emotional needs of women. Those are the third thing that comes in. You can have women who are never satisfied with. You can do it harder from morning till night. Oh.
That's where you're lacking there. You're not
so you should kill yourself because you want to do harder. That's not a lack. It's not a lack.
Okay,
it is,
thank you.
It's greed.
Let's see what the other thing, please.
It is greed on the side of the woman. Because when you say it's a lack, it's not a lack.
Yeah.
If the man kills himself,
Hold on.
No, if the man kills himself on top of the woman, because he should do harder all the day, from morning to the night. You're here telling me it's a lack on the man's side.
If your physical ability is good, harder
ability. So
no,
it comes to that word
wrong.
lack.
No, it's wrong. It is greediness on the part of the woman.
He said you're not harder enough.
It is greediness on part of the woman.
Okay, all right. Let's see what the other guys think.
Easy.
Easy, okay.
Sorry, my name is Easy. I think only two people know me in this group. Okay. What you guys actually put out there, you say like, oh, whether a man will accept a woman after she's cheated, and whether now harder or whatever, it no matter, because at the end of the day, if a man can, for a woman to kind of cheat on a man, not because of harder business, it's because of other issues. And if a man, men naturally will cheat. That's what we do. That's who we are. Okay. But for a woman to cheat, women are very trustworthy. Women will stay with you and depend on you and do things with you because they believe in you. For her to go out of her way to do what she needs to do, it is unfortunately not the man's fault. Something that the man has done for her to do it. It's very hard for a woman to cheat. It's very easy for a man too.
Okay, thanks, Izzy.
Well,
Izzy, thanks. Let's let the guys.
Wait. I have to give a report
other
to
guys
that.
to have a fair chance.
I have to give a report to that. Says that the fact, yes, we agree that it seems naturally men are more prone to being, cheating than women are. Now the question, your main question here is, why do we find it hard to accept a woman back after she has cheated? Let me tell you this. Men basically are made up of their ego and their pride. A man is like a baby. It's like a child. Our ego and our pride play a big role in who we are. If a woman goes to cheat because she says her husband cannot perform well in bed, most likely that man is not going to want her back. Because his ego, his pride.
Because he lacks the capability.
He might know himself that he knows it. Does not mean you have to go outside to tell everybody in the world that he's lacking that.
So there's a lack. I like that. Let's note that down. Lack. There's something lacking.
You might say that. No, because why I disagree with you in the basics is this. And why I disagree with what the last speaker said is this. In a way, is this. I'm not saying there's no lack. It should be women. Women normally would not cheat, but they could because of certain things. But what I'm saying is this. There's some women, whether you provide all the necessities, and you have to agree with this, there's a small percentage that does not need any excuse to cheat. You have to. So
okay, let's bring it back to context again. Why is it difficult for men to accept a woman or take back a woman who cheats?
Because of her ego.
Yeah, not reasons why we do it. Why is it?
Can we hear from the other guys so we know if there's difference of opinion?
All right, Chris, do you want to have a go?
Let me say this. Thank you for giving me the mic. Yeah. Whether you take the person back or not is a personal thing.
Very true.
There is no universal answer to this. But one of the key things that he mentioned is ego. Look, if I may speak Igbo, you guys can interpret.
Go ahead.
We cannot get we way. So when you look at it, there's a lot of things you can look.
I didn't get that. My DC went me.
I did it too. Repete.
Yeah. So that thing is loaded. That proverb is loaded.
Chris, please repeat that thing again. Please repeat it
slowly. The thing I didn't get in my phone when you.
Okay, we can't get we were
things like baby, I love you, baby, you're my world.
So you were a matter back. It has to do with ego. I've heard you guys say lack and no lack. Get me somebody who is 100%.
Nobody.
In every aspect. Even Obama, even Michelle Obama, even the husband, if we might use them. Exactly. For men, when we go out, we can see a fine boobs. We want to explore, and it doesn't go beyond that. But before wine looks at love making as spiritual. It goes into it with all the being. It's emotional. We go with our flesh.
That's true.
So it's always difficult for a man to. If you cheat in my environment, I can't go to a party. Oh, look at Chris. No, me and him, we don't want that. We don't want that. So it's a personal thing. You better check the longevity of the relationship. A lot that is at stake. You can move on. But
thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
But let's not bring lack or no lack, sexual prowess. Those are trivial. Many women, there are some of them. They might be everything, but they're just flat.
Yeah.
So you have to take your partner.
Okay, so Chris, so it will be difficult for you to.
Emeka, okay.
Say again. I won't say what I would do under that circumstance, because so much in there, yeah, we're on no to Oche. Pray you don't meet that situation. If you meet it, it's a difficult thing. You can't just get up and go. Just pray you don't get it. Don't say, I will not take that person back, I will take that person back. But it's a case-by-case basis.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Chris. Yeah. Emeka, let's hear you on this. Do you want the question again?
Yes, go ahead. Actually, yes.
Why do men don't take cheating women back?
I do. I'll take you back.
Hey!
those your neighbors that don't take them back. Why?
I love that. I take you back.
Question. There's a reason why she went and cheated on you. There's a reason why. There's a reason why. Oh. Hold on.
Did we? Oh my God! What happened? Okay.
Okay. You have to ask yourself this question. There's a reason why she went and cheated on you. There's a reason. You see what I'm saying? When you ask her, why did you cheat on me? Why? There's a reason why. Maybe you're not. Maybe your stroke game is weak, or you're not making her good, or you're not. There's a reason why. Ask these questions now. She tells you the reason why. Then I guess you fix it and move on. You see, in my life, coming to America, I've never seen a Nigerian woman come out and tell you, "Oh, baby, I cheated on you." Only the American girl I dated, and she came out one day. She said, "Oh, I got something I want to tell you. We're eating dinner." I said, "What's it?" She said, "I cheated on you." Can you imagine?
And you hugged her. Hey,
yeah, but you know what? Yeah? Women will not cheat on you because of fuck. Trust me, women will cheat on you because of something different, totally different, not because of sex.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. There's a reason why.
It's not because you're not stroking her proper. See, men will do that because men are just bastards as normal. Yeah, but for women to cheat on you, not because they know they get the sex, because of other things that the easiest men are not doing for them, which is a normal thing that the woman will do.
Easy. Let's see that this might lead us into the next question. Let's go to the next question. There's so much to explore on our questions today, and they're all interlinked. Oche, passing back to you.
Okay. Thanks, Ife. Actually, my question is bordering on communication. I know very important, same as the men, but while we look at things emotionally, men are always looking at things objectively. And I don't know whether it is because of how objective they look at things. They seem to be listening to you in a bid to respond. I don't think 3/4 of the time they listen to you to hear. So I'd like to know, why are men like that? Why is it that when we are communicating from this angle, you guys are coming from an entirely different place? Is it that you do it intentionally? Because 3/4 of the time you understand where we're coming from, but you just don't want to go there. Why?
Okay,
can you say something?
Can I take this? Yeah.
Okay, go.
This is easy again. This is my first entry to this thing. So now me go talk fast, everybody. Okay. Why is it like you women think that you have more emotions than us? Trust me, we are useless. We are more emotional than you guys, but we want to hide it. Why? Because we are African men. We should not show emotion. Trust me, we do have much more emotion than you guys. Tap into it, you will find it. We are much emotional. If you now relay it and kind of keep on to it, you will find out like, okay, oh, that's true. Because we jealous fast. Now we hate fast. Now we do everything past you women. You women are much stronger, but because we feel like, especially a man that loves the woman too much, we feel that we are going to lose you. So we have to show the African man thing and not show emotion. We show emotion. If you have a man or a partner, tap into that. You'll be surprised what he'll come up with. That's me.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay, so Oche, you asked about communication.
Yes.
Communication is always a two-way thing. And to be honest with you, when I was younger, I was exactly the kind of man you were talking about. I was more into, when the woman is talking, you are more into, let me solve it. Men we solve problems. Get to the root of it. You are more eager to just get me to the end of the thing. Let's solve it, and I don't want to hear anymore. That's basically, but you find out as you grow older, you find out that women need to talk. They need to, that talking is the way they kind of distress. And hopefully, as a man matures, he's more able to listen, truly listen. But to be honest with you, if you ever read the book, women are from Mars, men are from Venus. I think women are from Venus, men are from Mars, whichever one.
Men are from Mars, you're correct, yeah.
So you found out that we are, and that book is very, very, I would advise anyone who hasn't read it to go ahead and read that book. It breaks down our relationship. It breaks down the fact that sometimes men want to be alone. Not because he has something going on. No. Not because he doesn't want to talk to you. No. Just because he just wants to be silent.
Yeah.
But when a man is silent, the woman thinks something is wrong.
Very true.
When a man, you come home, you're talking to your husband, he's not talking. Something is wrong. Or he's thinking of something. It could be no. He just wants to be there. So we find out that communication as you go along, it all depends on how in tune. Let me tell you something. If you see two old couples, people have been married for 20, 30, 40 years. Watch what happens. Sometimes they'll be silent. All of a sudden, the one will get up and go and make a cup of tea or coffee for the man. And you'll be thinking, how did she know he wants a cup of coffee?
Before. What I'm trying to say is, I understand you. I understand that we have a different makeup, okay?
Yes.
That we're not made the same way. Teenager, I know more, okay? I know. Yeah. But what I'm trying to say is, your love language is different from mine as a woman, okay? Sure. And I try to understand yours.
Yes.
You understand mine, but you don't even want to meet me halfway. Why?
Exactly.
So when you come and
I'm saying you should change. Because if I am accommodating you because we are involved, you should do the same for me.
But let me
if you love someone and you're not making sacrifices, then you don't love that person.
Hold on.
That's not love.
No. But let me ask something. You see, the problem you have was always this. You were, maybe before you got married, you dated the person for a year or two. You knew the kind of person they were.
I did not.
Okay.
Was 6 months.
Fine. I'm just saying an example. Okay, general example. Not about yours. I'm saying general example. But if you know somebody this way, why then do women think that when a man gets married, he's going to change?
No, why? Ike, you're digressing. What Oche is saying is, most times, if we come to say, can I talk to you? I want to talk about money. The guy, there's not enough, there's never a good time for guys to communicate. That's what Oche is trying to say.
There's always a good time for anybody to communicate. There's always a good time. It's just that women don't want.
The moment you bring it up, that if you want to kill them. Oh no, why?
Because of the approach. There's always a good time to talk to anybody. No man.
Let's hear from other people then.
There's always a good time. You just have to learn when is that good time, and know who your husband is, and know who your partner is, and know when that good
Emeka,
time.
do you want to say something? Okay, for you, there's always a good time. Okay, so from now onwards, my question would be, when can we talk?
Won't be bad.
When can we talk?
Okay.
No, you're confusing Emeka. Give him the question. You're confusing him. When can we talk? He was out and just came back.
No. I was responding to Ike. When Ike said there's never, it depends on the timing. Okay, Emeka, my question was about communication. Okay. And I'm asking it is that you guys have difficulty listening to understand before you even respond. Why are you guys always, it's either you're defensive or you're dodging to talk?
Both. And
because you know what it is though. a great percentage of us, when you start ranting, we know where you're coming from. It's got to be something negative about this or this or this. You understand? Now, but if you want to know now,
what is wrong with telling you one lie?
But if you want to change it there, talk to your husband or whatever. Say, maybe I got this business proposition about this money thing. Then you see, he's going to pay attention. He'll listen. But when you come up there, you say, I need to talk to you, and this and this. We know where you're coming from. So sometimes we just don't want to feel like that headache alone. It's a headache, But if you say, okay, somebody like me say, don't baby, I got this business I want to talk to you about. This. You see, I'll pay attention to listen because it has something to do with money. But other than that, we know where you guys are coming from. We know automatically.
Are you kidding me?
You're making it look like each time we want to talk, we're trying to bring up something negative. What if we just need sympathy or empathy on your part? What if we just need that support? It could be that we want to talk to you about a business that we've been doing and it's not working. And you know that validation is everything. If I validate whatever you're doing, it might mean nothing to you. But if your significant other validates that thing, it could mean everything. So sometimes when I say I want to talk to you, it could even be that I just need you to listen to me. I just need you to look at me and even hold me. Just ordinary hug is communication.
Okay.
So my own is, it mustn't be because I want to talk about money.
From your facial expression, we will know what's going on.
Hey.
That's all.
Okay, I'm thinking yours. Let me hear from Chimeze. Chimeze, please go ahead.
Okay, Oche, yes, we are a couple of times, I don't want to say all the time, guilty of what you're saying, and we should try to be patient. Both sexes do it. We don't just, we already have an answer even before the person starts talking. So you're just waiting to reply is normal. But if I now want to women, a couple of times, they are not even talking to you to get your answer. They want to be heard. They want empathy. All they want is when they're talking, really?
Exactly.
So Informa is like that. I can't believe it. I'm telling you, whatever advice you give them, they will not take it. They've already made up their mind. Just listen to them, rant. So the point that we don't have that patience for them to talk over and over and over and over. And the funny thing is, let's say, for instance, Ifeoma and Ijoma have been friends for over 30 years, right? So if you've known them, you find out that Ifeoma comes every other 3 weeks or 4 weeks to complain about Ijoma. So it's the same thing all over. And after complaining about Ijoma, 2-3 weeks, she's back to Ijoma again. Two of them are hanging out together. So sometimes when they come to tell you this kind of stories again, you don't have that patience again to listen to them. You just be like, I've had no problem, or just hush the person. That's what happens. But sometimes you should indulge them.
Thank you.
And it can help you if you're around the kitchen. It will get you extra meat or extra pepper soup when you're listening to them, because since you're available, they'll be taking care of you that period. You can even obtain money from your wife during that period. I can tell you.
Just be our gossip partner.
Yeah, Chimeze, you are right. You are right. But the thing is that you can never win.
No way.
When they come to talk to you, they have the answers they are expecting you to give. Anything short of that, they will say, you're not listening to me.
Yeah, biased.
Is this all you If they say something, you said, okay, that's fine. They will say, is that all you have to say?
All you can say. Exactly.
So that's why, and then, Oche, you said something about...
They want you to go and start a fight and you're not willing. It's a problem.
Good. And Oche, you said something about scheduling a call. Don't come and tell me in the morning we're going to talk in the evening. You will ruin my day.
Man,
don't tell me.
Man,
when you come back, there's something, my mind will go crazy. Because it's like I'm on trial.
Okay, Chris, what about the ones that will wake you up in the middle of the night for the talk?
No,
Let's
not
say you are in deep sleep. They'll wake you up.
Oh my God.
Because we were told that's the best time. We are told at night was the best time to talk.
Who told you? Who told you?
Because then they've eaten, they've had sex, they've relaxed. You know what I mean? Yeah. So because mainly it's after sex, you want to have talk.
No, is it before that then?
In the night when I'm sleeping.
After sex, they want to sleep.
Exactly. Thank you.
That's when we wake them up, not that they are sleeping 12 midnight. It's after sex.
No, don't wake me up for anything in the night, except to baby come and.
Because of small activity in the night, you must start asking me questions, Abi.
No, you don't. We don't talk.
Just a small activity now, not rest again.
Anyway, I think one thing I'll take away from this particular conversation now is for our own children and for people who will be advising to go into marriage, never wake your husband up in the middle of the night. But we're told otherwise. That's when
for sex, for sex,
good. What we were taking from this conversation is that you can wake them up, but wake them up for activity.
Oh, yes, not to talk.
Yes, not to talk.
Okay.
Just do boom, boom, bam, bang.
Yeah, which you finish.
That thing can give him a heart attack. You wake him up.
Guys,
in the middle of the night.
So go ahead with your question.
But I'm glad guys admitted that they don't listen when we talk.
Yeah, they don't.
Unfortunately, this is on Facebook.
All right. The next question.
The reason why.
I do listen. I even over-listen. I do pay attention, please.
Okay. All right. So we'll move to the next question.
My Abba boy brother. I know he listens to Emmy boy.
Emeka, what's that Hennessy? Emeka, listen. What's that drink and stuff like that? I'm goody clapping. He'll listen.
Double black. He will listen.
All right. Let's move to the next question. The next question has to do about sex, both male and female. Both you guys, we all love sex. But the funny thing is that most times you see a guy not dating a girl because they had sex on the first date, right? So my question goes like this: does sex on the first date ruin relationships? Emeka, take it away.
Oh no, that's the best thing.
Yeah. So how would you see a girl if she has sex with you on the first date? Like you don't see her as being loose or being.
No, because when you want to buy a car, what do? You test drive the car, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
You have to now. There's nothing wrong with that.
So why do you think other guys talk bad about a girl who has sex on the first date? So because most guys do that.
That's them. Me, I'm different. I like it.
Okay.
Love it. Yeah.
All right.
And
I think it's more of societal impression, than I think it's more societal, because the way the society you grew up in. You remember when you were growing up that a girl that did one of this thing or that is loose, right?
If a boy touches you on the first date,
yeah. So if a girl is too chatty with you or too chatty with guys, or there's so many things society expects a woman to be, but they don't transfer the same thing to a guys. So for me, there's totally nothing wrong with if the attraction is there having sex on the first date, because if you're calling the woman names, you should be calling yourself name too. So if she calls you a male prostitute, because it takes two of you to get it together. But like I said, society has put so many barriers,
stigmas on women,
to women, right? And that's why many times you have these problems also in marriages and all that, because remember,
especially our people.
Yeah, because back in the day, if a woman enjoys sex too much, she's an ashawo. Yes, if a woman enjoys it too much, the thought then was that a woman has sex, you have sex for procreation. It is not for you to enjoy. So when you go to your parents to go and complain that your husband cannot satisfy you, they're looking at you like, what kind of kid, what kind of daughter are you? Because the idea is supposed to be that sex is meant for procreation. That's why you have a lot of people who live in marriages that were never fulfilled. Go ask many women in Nigeria, they don't even know what orgasm is. That was then in those, it was not fathomable. So having sex on first date, to me, if the mood is right, it strikes you well, hey, go for it.
Okay. I'm loving this. Chris, take it away. Chris?
Unmute yourself.
Yeah, totally indifferent. I don't care. First day, after marriage, retirement, I don't care. It doesn't define. I can always tell, if you are quote unquote a show, whatever they call it, even if you hold on till the
how can you tell?
Exactly. That's my next question. Yeah, how
can you tell if my ties are like my ties are this close till marriage? So how can you tell I'm an ashawo?
Yeah, after marriage, what happened? So when we do it the first time, what happened going forward? Oh, she's been pretending all along.
Right.
Okay, so you wouldn't know before you do. It's just after you do her style and everything will tell you that this girl.
Assuming you are loose, but you're just trying to play tough to get. Please. Now we live in a society. If a woman sees you and likes you, come to you and say, "Hey, I want to sleep with you," and it's normal. You don't look at it as that person is loose. This will have evolved. So first day, last day, I don't care. Just go with the flow. If I see you on the first day, the chemistry is right, we'll go on and get it.
All right. Thank you.
And it helps to, free things for us. We can now be free and talk and get into it, but holding it up until, the marriage or whatever, it doesn't mean anything.
All right, thank you.
So for me, I don't judge based on that.
Okay. Chimezie, can you take away?
Okay, I agree with Chris.
Oh, wow, everybody's on the same boat.
I want to come in from a different angle. Do you know what it means? Someone is doing all this hard to get after everything. You're just working hard to just finally chop. Sometimes you just do it and then you move on. All this depends on the personality. And doing it the first day, it's also depends on the personality because some people after that, they say, after that, what next? The girl's expectation changes. But if you're somebody that still, there's discussion, there's something the person needs to offer. When I say the person needs to offer companionship, there's activity around that person, you still be around the person. But you don't come and stress me. I hustle, do this, even buy house, buy everything. You see the hustle. After I don't chop one, I go say, now this stage I go come to go the second time again. I bet make I waka. It happens. So first or last time, like you said, it doesn't matter. Depends on your package and your content. How do people get on? That's the key thing.
So you're saying that some guys just want to chop. So even if you take them 10 years to get you, once they chop you, they are gone just because they came to chop.
No, all I'm saying is if the guy enjoys your company and is into you, whether first or last doesn't make any difference.
Okay.
That sometimes it's even worse when you stretch it so long and suffer the guy, it'll be like it's not even worth the stress I've gone through. Okay. And he moves on.
Exactly.
When we say this job, if you might not be chopping me, but you are chopping Johnny, you are still chopping.
Of course, yeah. It goes both ways, yeah.
It's not as if you've been starving all around.
Yeah.
So when you say I'm not chopping, you're just trying to play nice to that person. Meanwhile, when you leave my house, you go to the other person and chop that person pieces. So it doesn't really do anything, It's
okay, I think Izen has Mr. Ataifo has a different view. Izen, can you unmute yourself?
It says Mr. Ataifo.
Ataifo, sorry. Sorry, Izen, are you there?
I am here.
Yeah, please. I'm sorry for mispronunciation. Okay, Izen Ataifo.
Oh, okay. No. Just call me Easy.
Oh, Easy. Oh, I love that. Easy. So go ahead. Does sex on the first date ruin relationship? You seem to think that these guys are all like you don't believe what they said. So can you give us a different view?
It looks like because they don't want me to say make I be careful what I say.
No, just be free.
Not you. The wife is
no. When I say person say make I be careful, no me say I go listen. Because I say whatever I like. Because when I no go come here, come pay my mortgage. So I'm good. So at the end of the day, sex on the first date does not mean anything at all. Because at the end of the day, nobody guy chop the girl. Now the girl chop the guy. You see, so you should also understand that, like at the end of the day, when people think that, like, I did that girl, no, the girl did you. So you should actually look at it that other way. And you know what? I just have a feeling. I just have this uncanny feeling. I mean, I'm mixed blood. I don't know which blood I mix, but I mixed blood will be say, like at the end of the day, we as men, yeah, the men where they thrive, yeah, trust me, all the men they thrive, yeah, they stay with their wife, they understand their wife. The wife will wake them up at about 2 o'clock in the morning and say, I want to talk, and they go get up and say, okay, yes, let's talk, and everything else. Yeah. Most of the guys where they this forum, they are like that. They will listen to their partner anytime when they wake them up and everything else, yeah. But for some reason, it's not a good thing to wake your husband up when to say, I want to talk to you at 2 o'clock in the morning. Who gives a fuck what time you wake me up? Yeah, we are partners. This marriage is a partnership. Yeah, you guys have a partnership. If I wake up my wife and say, walk up at 1 o'clock in the morning and say, make we talk. She's obliged to wake up. If she don't wake up, she feels continue sleeping. That is fine. That's not her choice. That is the way I feel about it. As I say, because Ijoma like to say, the question when she asked me, say, choking on the first date, no wahala. Because nobody man, they took the girl. The girl, they took the man. So we'll move on.
Thank you. All right, Winifred, take it away.
Okay. My question is, why are men afraid of commitment? You see a girl, you date the girl, and all that, moving to the next level becomes a problem. Why? If she's good for Iha, good for Iha in Kozo. You understand?
As a non-speaking Igbo person, what you are saying, like, if she's good for Iha, that means, if it's good for this thing, why it's not good for the other thing? I mean, as a non-speaking Igbo person, because I'm not Igbo at all whatsoever, but for some reason I understand Igbo. I don't know how.
Thank God.
Can I answer that?
Yes.
Yeah. Men like women that are. Every man wants to be committed. Trust me. If they get a girl where we say that they're good for that in hand, and they're good for because every man's partner is a partner. Is a sexual partner. Is a business partner. Trust me. Every man loves their partner to be business partners or any other kind of partner. Unless the girl not be the kind of partner where they find, they go move on.
No, but wait. Even if it's not the kind of partner you've been looking for, but you see men dating a woman for 3 years, 5 years, and boom, from nowhere, he just found somebody. He just dated the person for 6 months, and he's committed to that person. So
Winnie, let me help you. They'll leave the States. They'll leave the States and go to Nigeria and marry. But they have someone they've been dating in America. They're going home to marry. What does that mean?
Let me tell you the story about that. Yeah, any man that actually leaves the person where they put them together, whether in a UK or States, and go somewhere else to find somebody else, trust me, karma is a bitch. Yeah, that woman where they the States or where they UK, where they look after you, and you guys are handling everything else. Yeah, it no go ever happen. Your life no go better. And I have experienced that with other people.
Sorry. Let me come in. That's a sweeping statement to make. Let me come in on this. Yes. It's a sweeping universal statement. When you are not in my shoes, don't tell me how it feels. You can find love anywhere. It doesn't necessarily have to. You don't know what is going on in the relationship. So when you can say it could be, but don't say karma. Living this, somebody who has suffered, somebody who has done this, you don't know. So most people are not afraid of commitment. When they see what they want, they will commit. So we'll stay from outside and we judge, oh, he has used this person, he didn't want to commit.
Exactly.
In Nigeria now, everybody wants to do a shobi. Everybody wants to imagine like Dangote's daughter. Why don't you go marry and then we'll build together? Why don't we go to call registry and marry and then we'll build together? Must you do a shobi? Must your wedding be? So people are now afraid. People are not ready to commit.
Emeka, is that why you haven't committed?
So when we look at this, we don't have to say, come on, I might be with you for 10 years. We don't know what's going on. I don't know maybe what your ideology, what your future plans is. So it goes either way. Women do that, men do that. So it's both sexes, gender neutral. But karma, no karma, oh no, that's a shooting star.
Chris, to piggyback on what you're saying, and when people talk about commitment, the man commit. If you as a woman, you've been in a relationship with a man for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, is anybody stopping you from ending that relationship?
I will end it though.
Hold on. Yeah. So that's when I see women, you've been there with, I've been there 5 years with you, I suffer. Listen, the matter is the guy gave something to the relationship, you gave something to the relationship. Now if you are somebody who wants commitment, after 1 year, 2 years, you should be able to sit the guy down and say, hey, listen, where are we going with this relationship? What's the next step for us in this relationship? Now, you don't ask that question. You wait till 4 years pass, 5 years has passed, 6 years has passed. And remember this, that was somebody, people don't understand, and this is the way a man thinks. You are there with him the first year, second year, everything. After a while, you begin to take each other for granted.
True.
Third year, you are still there. The guy begins to see you as not really, like you're just there. 4 years. So you as a woman too have a role to play in somebody keeping you for 2 years. I saw a story one day of somebody said they're married to somebody in Nigeria. A lady is in Nigeria, she's married to a guy in the States. 14 years, she's still married. Come on. And I asked the question, are you for real? The guy left you, he's in the States, and he left you in Nigeria.
14 years.
14 years. And you are still going to blame the man? I'll blame you. So men are not afraid of commitment.
It's because she cares about what society will think about her.
That's the thing. But that's your problem. Then.
That's the problem with so many Nigerian ladies.
I'm not afraid of commitment. When a man sees what he wants, I always tell women and say, see, like when you were young, you see a girl at every party, the girl will be there. And then you think when the guys want to settle down, they will want to go with you, they probably will not. So the truth of the matter is this, is that when a man sees what he wants, he won't waste time. He doesn't waste time. He goes straight to it. When he sees the woman he really wants to marry, after a year or two, says, babe, I want to go see your parents.
Very true.
You won't push him.
Ike, can you help us, please? Ike, in a nutshell, can you tell us maybe 1 or 2 reasons why men would not want to commit in a long-standing relationship?
Emeka will be the best person to answer that because Emeka hasn't committed and he's planning. Yeah, so I think Emeka should answer that question. Ike is committed. Chris is committed. Emeka Zaya. Yeah, he does not want to commit. Yes, let him answer that.
Now, women will holler too much, man.
Yes.
But they very hard. But they do it hard with them.
And I go just still small. What can they go? I do okay. but you know what?
Somebody is asking, why is it difficult for you to commit? What's the wahala that is making it difficult for you to commit? That's what the informer is asking. All right, informer?
Yeah.
I've not seen that. I've not seen that girl. I've not seen that girl that like, whoa, like, the girl that I wake up in the morning, I say, oh, that's my baby. Oh, I've not seen her. To be honest with you, I've not seen it.
This video is going on Facebook, with all the women around you on Facebook.
I post it.
Where Emeka they live? Where Emeka they live?
United States.
Yeah.
US.
Yeah, Maryland. Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
I go find a wife.
No, the all thing about.
If I may answer your question, right? There's certain things that if you look at it for men, and I'm talking from my own personal,
your neighbors, yeah.
Yes. If a man sees a woman and he doesn't see her in certain roles, for example, maybe she doesn't cook. Some people could be, you don't cook well enough. Doesn't see himself having a child with you. It could be a myriad of any reason. There's no one single one. But I do know one thing. When I see, for me, and the way it appeared to me, because I saw a lot of women. I have seen a lot of women.
You're seeing them.
Interacted a lot of women. But when I started to get married, this was a personal conviction on my own part. I had other girlfriends, but when I decided to get married, I just chose one. And for my reason of doing that, choosing that one, might be just because maybe I felt more for her than for any other person. Now, you may term it love. That may be so. But the encompassing thing is that when a man wants to commit, he will commit to that one who he thinks suits him the best. It could be in any way. It could be she cooks very well. It could be she's a good woman, or it could be she looks like his mom, or it could be any myriad of reasons. But we do commit when we want.
Okay. Well, I mean, to me, I just think that like the reason why men will not commit because they're selfish. But that's me.
Emeka, you are called selfish. That one like a selfish.
So how many people are you going to commit to when you say selfish? If you have like 5 girls, who are you going to commit to?
That's his own perception. That's
it's not selfish.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that.
So
like,
Emeka, what will make you commit to a woman? Like, what will make you commit to a woman?
A nice, good-hearted woman. That's it. Good-hearted.
And you haven't met one yet?
In America, there are 150 million women in America.
He hasn't met any now. He hasn't met any to his specification. America, please don't let them push you to. You haven't met your spec. When you meet your spec, nobody will tell you.
Exactly.
You know what? Yeah, I don't know how long people have been with their partners. I mean, I think I've been my partner for like almost 30 years.
Oh wow!
But, it was not easy. But I had to choose out of everybody else, even if you understand.
I understand. She's next to you.
You understand. But it's like at the end of the day, trust me, you will never get that perfect woman that has ticked all the boxes. When you get a woman who don't tick 60% of your boxes, you will move. If you don't want to commit, it's just you where no one commit. No blame anybody or no blame yourself. Say, if you don't want to, Emeka, if you don't want to commit to anybody, it's your business. Now your one. You don't need to help to kind of make anybody satisfy anybody. Now yourself, you won't satisfy. Simple. You won't satisfy. You move on, and then let's get to the next subject. Simple.
Going back to what you Chimeze, you wanted to say something.
I want to ask a question.
Go on.
For you ladies, how do you cope? Young girl, 19, 20, 21, the whole world wants you, like in the street, 500 guys want to toast you every day. How do you cope? How do you end up deciding that this is just the one you want, and you end up with that particular person?
I can say I can start. For me, you have to be funny. Once you're funny, you got me. I like funny people. You have to make me laugh because I love laughing out loud. You understand?
But
you have to be kind-hearted.
Somebody that will always be funnier than that person.
But when you can laugh with somebody, so many things, so many stress, like so many things goes away for you. So you asked what will make you choose one person, right?
Yeah. US, she did US too.
She did US.
Ati wants to talk.
If your man know me, Abby?
Not at all.
I know Ati. Ati is my best friend.
But like, if you know the kind of
things make you laugh and you forget yourself.
Exactly. So at the end of the day,
you look like a troublemaker.
Yes, I am. Unfortunately,
I know.
But the thing is, like at the end of the day, these guys where they forum, Emeka and everybody else, these guys, they talk their heart, which is so good. I don't know why I've not joined this this forum from the beginning.
You will keep joining us from now.
They say what they feel, and I feel that like I should say what I feel. And I don't know why I tell they keep quiet because she could cost me after.
She wants to talk now.
But at the end of the day, see, we have to make ourselves happy. Whether people perceive that they are selfish, who gives a flying fuck? You understand? If you are selfish, like Emeka, where one choose the best person, that is his prerogative. Make it choose whoever he wants to choose. That's his prerogative. Me,
Emeka is waiting for somebody. Leave
because at the end of the day,
exactly.
For UK,
he's waiting for somebody.
UK, we get so many Nigerians. We have over 1 million Nigerians in UK. I went for somewhere else. Why? Because I'm a selfish bastard. I want to make myself happy. I choose somebody else.
Okay.
You understand? So people don't say, but like there's so many Nigerians in UK. Fuck you. Nobody now go stay with this woman forever. Let me go stay with this woman forever.
And now you go wear the shoe.
Now me go wear the shoe. Now me go play with this woman. Now me go receive all the costs and all the abuses. But at the same time, Let me go still love this woman. So who the fuck are you?
But okay, can I say something? Is it okay to not be committed?
Of course.
No.
Of course. It's totally okay.
Because knowing who I am now as an adult, honestly, I will just want to, you know what I mean?
No,
like, yeah, I think
every
most of us
relationship
commit
must
because
not
of
end in
our society.
Everybody
Yes,
has a right to commit or uncommit.
Please.
It is your
no,
right.
like somebody will be 50, 60 years old and never marry, and just choose to live their life.
Everybody's
Can I say something? Can I
Married,
everybody's supposed to marry. Not everybody's supposed to have Pekin.
Everybody's meant to marry.
One at a time, so we can hear you.
Not everybody is supposed to marry. Not everybody is supposed to have Pekin. Everybody has you choose what you want to do. What our forefathers used to do, say you must marry, you must get Pekin. Nonsense. Luckily for us, we can choose that we want to get married. We can choose want to have children. There are some women and some men that don't want to have children at all. So are they bad?
Nope.
They don't want to do that.
I have a
question.
All right, your sister has been raising her hand. Can she talk?
Yeah,
no,
please
no,
let
she
her
can't
talk.
talk.
So you can talk.
I beg, no, let her talk. I beg you. I beg. Oh God.
No, let Ati talk. Ati, go ahead. Unmute yourself.
All right. I forgot what the question was now. Because they've asked so many questions.
No, the last question was why are men? Huh? Sorry.
No, what she wanted to react to Chimezie's question that we have 500 men chasing after one woman. At what point do we commit, choose who to settle with?
Yeah, why? Okay, yeah. What makes us choose one person? Yeah.
Oh, I speak for myself. I chose because I ran out of excuses and my biological clock was ticking. So I thought, oh, well, he's asking now. My clock is ticking. Commit, why not? But the way it was easy to commit was the way it was easy to uncommit, because if it didn't work, it didn't work. Not the end of the world.
Yeah.
So
I hear you.
At that time, he was there. The time was right. He was asking. I was committing. So it was fine.
You had your babies and
you made the available desirable at the time.
Yeah, at that time, at that particular point in time. Yeah. That's what it was. Simple. There was nothing fantastic. There was nothing.
And I think for most Nigerian young girls, it's available. It's available. Yeah, I think because of the economic situation in Nigeria, like even when you have a boyfriend, he might not be ready to marry you, but you're ready to marry. Then you go like with a guy who has,
Presently, I don't think you should be talking about availability. It's a matter of the boils down to financial means. If most girls are looking for a guy who's made, or at least potential to be made, none of them are willing now to start from ground zero.
It's not true. No, but I don't think it's true. I don't think it's true. If there were jobs in Nigeria, a 224-year or 225-year-old graduates finishing their NYSC getting jobs, they will build together. There are no jobs in Nigeria, especially for men. That's what happens. Yeah, Chimeze, go ahead. Yeah.
During your time, to make the available desirable is easy.
Yeah, and I married early. Yeah.
What I'm saying, you are restricted. How many phone? Now one phone line to go call you to call your papa house. But with social media now, availability. A girl can be on home chatting with 500 guys,
500 men.
Distraction. It's not easy for them now to make. Why I'm trying to say that time, persuade they are brought. If you hear his phone call, it might be once in 3-4 months.
You have to go
call
to
your landline. You have to go to night. But now, online rate before, as I'm telling you, I love it.
I don't know about now, so I can't answer about now.
Before I can think about it, to get the same I love it from 50 other men. It's not easy for these children.
I don't know now, because I come up market 21 years ago, so I wouldn't know about now. So I know I'm talking about during my own time. That's what happens. Yeah.
Sleep over, but now midnight chat, midnight calls go just be distracted. They even think and analyze and know who's good, no day. They're enjoying themselves anyway.
But I think, like, knowing what I know now, for me to be in a relationship with somebody, I have to have more things in common with you because growing up, they tell us opposite attracts. That's bullshit from what I know now. So, like if I'm going into a new relationship now, I have to have more in common with you. Me and you will have to like to do this before I even,
If your husband cannot sweep the house, don't worry. See, once you can sweep the house, both of you will live together. And you come into the house, it becomes a problem. Anyway, Chris, Chris, you wanted to ask a question? Otherwise, we're going to round up because we've done an hour, 15 minutes. I normally want to keep our shows to 1 hour.
No, basically, what I was going to ask is, what is commitment? Does commitment equate to marriage?
Marriage,
yes. And then, okay, good. And then the second thing, Ike was saying, the person must be funny.
For me.
I saw you on the street and you were walking. I say, hey, so that's how we used to do it then.
You start laughing, yes.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Once I laugh, you have my ears. Trust me. Once I laugh, you have my ears.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can't tell from the first time. Like I see you, oh, she has a good heart. No, I'm looking at your boobs. I'm looking at your body. I don't know what you got until I get to.
For you guys now, it's different.
Into you. So the first thing that attracts is the looks.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the thing to continue, then the person is funny. But you don't determine who is funny and who is not on the first date or first meeting or first time you saw that person. The first thing that brings you closer is, look, oh, this guy is funny. Because if you listen to him, if you give him audience, he'll be funny. And he will feel free with you before those funny to, because you don't want to make a fool of yourself by trying to tease you. You don't even know who is this joker.
I'm different. You don't have to look that good. Trust me.
So I'm like, I don't know how you determine who is funny from before you decide to.
Just make me laugh. Once you make even your hello, the way you say hello to me, or the first words, the first
do you know what?
If it makes me laugh,
a lot of people say that. I'm trying to find out, because most people think I don't talk.
Let them come to your kitchen.
I've known you for ages. Yeah. I've seen you. Even when I tried to say hello, you didn't respond.
Where?
I've seen you. So now that we've
become where?
Now
Depends.
that you've become kind of closer, you can say, oh wow, I never paid attention to this guy. Not in that way anyway, but you can find out, because you have to come closer to the person to know that that person is funny. A lot of you I'm discovering, like, if he, apart from people that I've met before, if he is a jolly good fellow, you can have a beer with her any day.
Well, easy.
Something you can tell when you are walking down the street. You say, "Oh,
slow down now."
Walking bold straight." So
if I was though, it's a Bobby. Yes. She will give you yes.
But
that's just what I wanted to say, because I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, he's funny." That's why I felt. No, how do you know on the first date?
I know. Like, I'm like meeting you. If I'm laughing, I'll be your friends forever, even if we don't date. Do you understand? For me, that's what attracts me to people. Okay. I swear.
Okay.
Can I say something? The question about sex on a first date, does it ruin relationship? Talking from a female, most times we keep giving men the authority or making them feel that they have the overall say in relationships or in our lives. Personally, men that come on too strong on the first day, I don't know what a date is. I came into this country, I kept asking all the Soyiba around me, I said, can you explain what date means? What do you people do on this date? What is date? Because growing up, I don't know what date is. Maybe by chance, you're my brother's friend and you come to the house.
You did it. When Chimeze was buying you biscuits. When Chimeze was buying you biscuits, by the way.
Yeah, American date is like you're slept together.
That's dating.
That's dating.
Okay.
That's America.
So point I'm trying to drive at is, if a guy, which rarely happened, when we're growing up, seeing a young man coming to try to kiss you on the first meeting, rarely.
Very rarely.
Anybody that did it, obviously, we saw that person as Onyi Beribe.
Yep.
He wants more. So I judge from there. And again, I think I still retain some bit of that perception. No matter who you are, no matter if you're Bill Gates, if on a first date with a woman and you're coming in too strong, trying to do everything on that first date, I think that for me, I want you, that's my own, I'm talking about myself, I want you to still pretend, give it a break. Don't go too
Mama,
far.
do you mind us going into overtime because we?
Sorry. You know what?
We'll be rounding up.
Okay, rounding up. Sorry, can I say this? Yeah. Even if you go to someone's gate and you talk to the girl by the
that's
gate,
dating.
that's dating. If
Yeah,
you go
that was our dating then. Yeah,
if you go under the tree, if you go
that was
under
dating.
the tree and you're talking, that's dating. In American
he tells
terms,
you to meet him down the kiosk.
Yeah, exactly.
He buys you biscuit and
American terms,
he takes you behind the kiosk and say, kiss him.
Yeah,
that's dating.
That's dating. But in American terms, when you don't fuck, that's not dating.
No, American dating is going out on it, like taking somebody out to, it could be a movie, a restaurant, or bowling, anything. That's dating. Going out to somebody. That's what we call dating.
American dating.
I want to fault you for ma. I want to fault you for ma.
Go on.
Please go ahead.
We've been seen on the streets when we are younger. She's going to fetch water. You see and talk to her. If they go by something, you say and talk to her.
Yeah,
you don't talk to her for the past 4-5 months. So opportunity to come out once when you enter your house. You say this is the first time, and you are not sure when the next opportunity is coming. Have you not been dating on the street before?
If you go weird,
you're right.
Easy.
Yes.
Sometime in this season, sometime in this season 3, we'll be talking about interracial marriage or intertribal marriage. I would love to have you because we know you're not marrying a Nigerian. So
who says
you're
that?
not marrying a Nigerian. You told us here. I never knew, but you just told us.
Who tell you that?
When we get to that, I'll invite you specially.
I have met her
an
in Nigerian. She has a Nigerian passport, and she's fine. She get breast. So why are you telling me that she's not Nigerian?
She wasn't born in Nigeria.
Please hang on, don't go yet. But we'll try to stop this recording, which goes on Facebook, so we can stay over time and have more chat. But before we go, please join us same time, 7 p.m. next week, as we talk about the trending topic, healthy lifestyle, healthy eating. So let's talk about it a bit more because we're being told say things that are relevant and we'll have to keep talking about relevant things in the society. Thank you very much. It's been a wonderful, wonderful evening. And again, we apologize for the technical hitch. We don't know what happened, but whatever happened, we're going to resolve it before we leave this night. Sit back and let's continue. The show continues. Thank you so much. And we love you.
We love you. Ijoma.